So look, if you want to grow your wealth, your income, and increase the amount of time off, then these are the shortcuts that can help. Welcome to the Wealth Creation Podcast. Hey everybody, it's Daniel Latto speaking. Hope you're well today. So in this video, I want to cover some things about content marketing. What is it? How can it help your business? What can you do to implement it? And what kind of results can you have and when? Quite a lot of questions in there, but let's kick off with what content marketing is. Content marketing is literally just putting out as much content as you can. It's got to be valuable content. It's got to set you up as an expert. It's got to build trust. It's got to build some authenticity in there. People got to know, like, and trust you. And what we found is that the more content that we put out, the more traffic we drive back to our websites, the more trust that we build with people. People get to know us. People buy from people at the end of the day, and the more that we put out, the more that we happen to sell. It's as simple as that. And it's the same for you as well. And what most people end up doing is they start putting out some content, but they don't put enough out. They're not consistent in the amount of content that they're putting out, or the duration of the content, or putting it out every single day. And what they tend to find is they start off a week with good intentions, or maybe a month, and then they don't get instant results, and then they just give it up and go, well, that doesn't work. And we know that that's not true. We know that it absolutely does work, because whenever I put out an increased amount of content, which we're definitely doing right now, we're just driving so much more traffic to the website. You know, if you're driving traffic to your website and you've got a website that converts, you're just going to convert that traffic into paying customers. And that's from coaching products, it's from online training products, it might be from website design. But the more content that we put out, the more stuff that we're going to sell. So what should you be doing? So first of all, you need to grab a list of topics. We've got a list of topics in my mastermind group, which I'll put the link in down below. Go join the mastermind group. There's 52 topics to go live about or to record videos about. That will give you a little bit of an insight, a little bit of an idea as to what you can do in terms of creating content. Allocate the time to actually create that content. Might be an hour a day, might be 10 minutes a day. You don't need to go live all the time. You don't have to go live for very long. You don't have to record videos like this for very long. This is just a short video. But you've got to do it consistently, and you're going to start putting that content out. So allocate some time every single day. Start working through your list and start creating content. But this is the biggie. Don't get disheartened if by a month you've not got, thousands of people knocking down your door. That's not how this works. Building content, creating content is a long-term game, but you've also got to have a strategy behind it, and most people don't know what that strategy is, but you have to have a good idea about what you can do to create a strategy that's going to suit your business and the way that you perform the sales of your business. But most people haven't even got a strategy. They're just putting content out without a strategy behind what they're going to do with the traffic once they get it. And so you've got to have a really good think about that. And then once you know what that is, start creating content. This then turns into what we call a marketing funnel or a sales funnel, and start putting as much content out as you can on social media. And that will start to turn the wheels of driving more traffic back to your website. But again, like we say, you're not going to get this after just a month. This takes months and months and months. This is why most people end up giving up, going, well, it doesn't work. And we know absolutely it does, but you've got to do it for 6 to 12 months, absolute minimum. But it starts today. Start putting out extra little pieces of content, sharing motivational quotes. That's fine, I suppose, if you haven't got anything else, you haven't got time. But let's face it, every man and his dog is doing that right now. You don't want to be sharing inspirational quotes. You want to put in your face in front of the camera and start creating some content like that. Hope that's useful for you. We'll catch up with you in the next video. My name's Daniel Latto. Take care. Hey, it's Dan here. Thank you for listening. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Please click like or subscribe to the entire podcast.